I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 7th of July. Watching that intense heat over the eastern U.S., that heat bubble trying to creep in here from the east. And looks like our weather basically hot and dry for the rest of this week, at least today and tomorrow. Let's take a look. Sky cam shots early this morning. First off, coming from Inverness. That's the view there from the top of the Wingate Inn overlooking Highway 280. It's a clear morning. Temperatures mostly in the 70s. It's the Jasper Sky Cam looking back off to the east from the King Building. The sky is clear. And the Gulf Shore is Sky Cam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. I was standing right there in that very spot yesterday. We were down there doing some work on a primetime special that we will be putting on the air July 20th later this month. Here's the water vapor satellite shot, and you can see that we've got that strong upper high centered near Lynchburg, Virginia. And that's the nasty heat bubble that put temperatures well over 100 for cities like New York, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Newark. Newark hit 104 yesterday. And that was 1 degree shy of the high in Phoenix, Arizona, which was 105. And that is hot for those folks. It'll break down this weekend, but still very hot weather continues for the east. You can see how that thing is nosing into East Alabama. So we'll expect mid-90s today and maybe upper 90s tomorrow, especially for the eastern side of the state. QPF chart, the bullseye around the spot where Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma come together, 4.8 inches. And here in our state, the heavier totals up and around the shoals, about 1 inch there with the amounts tapering off down to about a half inch near Dothan. And the better chance of showers and storms will likely come on Saturday as a surface boundary tries to nose in here. The tropics actually are pretty quiet. The one spot to watch is that wave that's emerging off the Yucatan that will be coming up into the southwestern Gulf. And the dynamic models that do identify this want to take it like Alex into northeastern Mexico, just south of Brownsville, Texas, by Friday or tomorrow night. The models generally do not strengthen this thing very much. They ramp it up to a tropical storm, and that's about it. So the main impact there will be the threat of heavier rain, again, for parts of the lower Rio Grande Valley down there. Let's look at the GFS. This is at 1 o'clock this afternoon. This is the OZ run, and this is up at 500 millibars. You can see the 594 heat bubble over the east. And again, today it's going to be sizzling, blistering up there. And it's trying to nose in here. The heights are going up, so it's going to be hot and dry for most of the northern half of the state. And the hotter readings should be over the northeastern corner up there, oddly enough. Often you don't think of those folks as being the hot spot, but that should be the case today. Down below that, you can see the deeper moisture feed is off to the west. Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma. Tomorrow, same thing, hot and dry. And again, we could be in the upper 90s for some folks over the eastern part of the state, mid-90s elsewhere. Friday, a surface boundary knocking on the door. And I think we'd better mention some risk of a shower Friday afternoon or evening, maybe Friday night with maybe an outflow boundary coming out of there. We'll keep an eye on things. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, the heat breaks for the east with a trough coming through. As I was just watching a network news report this morning that said no end in sight. Now, I don't know what they're talking about. There is an end in sight. You're looking at it. That's here in a few days. And down below that, surface front comes through. They get nice heat relief. Really, the GFS not overly bullish on rain here on this run with the front, but we'll certainly mention scattered showers and storms. Heat levels backing off, highs closer to 90, maybe upper 80s. And Sunday, the front kind of loses its southward push. It'll stall out somewhere around Interstate 20 and lose its identity. But again, the idea of really drier air getting in here, I don't think is going to happen. So again, there will be some risk of a shower or storm during the day. Monday of next week, again, the front pretty much dissipated enough moisture for a few scattered afternoon showers and storms, or in other words, typical summer weather. And the same thing on Tuesday of next week. Wednesday, a week from today, 594 bubble right over us. And that would mean pretty hot, steamy weather, maybe some risk of a shower or storm, but certainly with a heat ridge like that, nothing too widespread. We'll check the end of the month, July 22nd. Much of the nation covered by a ridge. The Higher heights, the 594 circle just off to the west, and again, that does not look out of the ordinary. Hot, muggy, some risk of a shower or storm. And again, on this run of the GFS, no sign of any tropical issues in the next couple of weeks that might impact us. But we all know it's like a powder keg out there. I get the idea August and September might be pretty wild. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.